Yeah, I mean, you take a couple days just to kind of look back at things, and I mean, you can see all the positives, see the stuff you need to work on. But I mean, I'm happy with how this half of the season, I guess, with the Leafs went for me. I feel like I learned a lot, and I kind of learned how to play in this league better than at least better than I came into it. So.
How much does getting these 40-plus games or so this year help you over the summer in terms of understanding the level you need to get to in order to continue on at this pace full-time next year?
Yeah, it's good for me. I mean, you kind of get I guess, a little more than just a little taste, but you kind of learn what you got to do to make an impact every day, and you get a little checklist, I guess, to work on this summer and stuff you gotta just kind of make sure you hone in on and just keep working on, keep getting better.
Michael's an option now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go down. Not sure when, but I'll be down there helping out the Marley boys.
Looking forward to that?
Yes, extremely. I love those guys. They're a great group of guys, and the whole atmosphere down there is real fun. So
You really just want to keep playing, right?
yeah, of course. Young guy, love the game.
What kind of stuff's on that checklist you mentioned, Travis, that you want to look at or focus on?
I mean, as a young guy, not an overly big defenseman, you want to make sure that you're working on your foot movement all the time, working on getting shots through quickly, core strength, keeping guys away from the net. There's the list goes on for a while.
Travis, you mentioned learning a lot earlier. What have you learned from Jake Gardner in particular?
He's been a great guy for me. I mean, he sits beside me in the room, so he kind of gives me a little tidbits of information if I ever need anything. And he's a good guy to look up to too, as well. I think, I mean, he's obviously a great player and a real smart mind around the game too. So you can learn a lot from him.
We've seen a lot of support in this room for Jake after what happened in Game 7, sitting beside him in the room, and obviously being someone he looked up to. I don't know how plugged in you are with social media, but was it disappointing to see sort of some backlash directed towards him?
Yeah, you kind of hear a little bit about it. I didn't look too much into it, but I mean, the guys around here know what he brings to the team every game, and I don't think one mistake's gonna change anything. I mean, he's such a good player that you can't just look at this game and think any differently of him. I mean, he's been great for me, and I'll look up to him no matter what. So he's been really good for me.
Travis, no matter what happens to the Marlies, are you confident you can head into camp next year and try to make a top 4 job with the Leafs, do you think? Or is it too early for that?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, nothing's promised here. So I mean, if I come in and I work hard, then I don't think there's anything I couldn't do eventually within the organization. And I mean, you just kind of put yourself in the best spot as possible.